Heya! This is Pokeball 35, and welcome to Part 4 and the true Pacifist finale to Project Spacetime Outertale. This is a continuation of the third stream that I did, because I was planning on doing the true Pacifist in a different stream, and then I just kept going, and then I streamed for almost 8 hours. So, the previous video was the neutral ending, and right here, it'll cut to right when the neutral ending ends, and right into the part where the true pacifist route part stuff begins, and that's the whole rest of this video. This is all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full playthrough of Project Spacetime Outertale's pacifist route, and a whole bunch of other things Undertale, Deltarune, and not those things on the channel as well. Why? Why'd you let me go? Don't you realize that being nice only hurts you in the end? Look at yourself. You made all these wonderful friends, but now you'll probably never get to see them again. Not to mention how long they've been, have to wait for the next human. Hurts, doesn't it? If you had just gone through without caring about anyone, you wouldn't have to feel bad now. So I don't get it. If you really did everything the right way, why did things still end up like this? Why? Is life really that unfair? Say, what if I told you I knew some way to get you a better ending? You'd have to continue from here and, well, in the meantime, why don't you go back to see Asgore? As long as you behave, I promise I won't kill him. See you soon. It just puts me back. I was prepared to end here, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's been 4.5 hours. I was literally just, I was going to say, oh, it's going to kick me back to the files menu, and I'd be done there, but he just said go back to Asgore. I'll see if this changes anything. If it could just do True Pacifist now, and just skip, like, the way this story has gone, it doesn't seem like amalgamates or anything have, like, been in the game at all. Or, like, no, like, foreshadowing toward anything related to Alfie's past. And there's just a lot of stuff. There's a lot of characters who interact with each other in this game compared to the original. So it makes the plot all jumbled up. So, like, we already know who Azrael is. We already know Kara. Kara's been with us the whole game. The game has not explained that this star something got injected with determination with Azrael's dust. And Twinkly is Azrael. Unless they randomly change it out of nowhere. So I don't really know what's happening. I was also genuinely expecting an Asgore fight. Actually, that might happen right now. If Flowey's not going to appear and kill Asgore, maybe I fight Asgore. But Asgore said he was gonna be nice. Okay. It changes completely. It is time. Alphys? Yeah? Sorry. Just getting everything ready and all. There. We should be set for the procedure. I really wish I was still holding up the glass in the sprite. Looks like they're in the system. Don't worry. When this archive was created, they made sure to provide the ideal environment for the humans. Lush forests, rolling hills, rivers as far as the eye can see. All the trappings of a beautiful Earth vista. They are counting on you, young one. Please, be safe, and do not take too long. Yeah, I'm still here. Though I don't think I can follow you inside. Subconscious and all that. Whatever happens, I trust you'll do the right thing. Stay safe, alright? Alright, we're just doing it. I said in the title, probably not the finale, but maybe. And the maybe is now. I still have the glass in wherever I am. Castle Black? Oh, I'm there. That's where I am. We're just doing this then, huh? You stare through the inanimate security field. You place your hands on the lifeless dummy. Dear Asgore, if you can hear me, I hope you can forgive us for what we have done. You tried your very best to make us happy. For that, I am grateful. But it's like the others, I could not resist the temptation to use my powers. I could not wait any longer to see the friends I had made on the Outpost. Monster candy. 4 HP. Stare into the inanimate fuel injector. Ah! Interesting. This is the way they're doing this. But Blah wasn't finished with her routine. Can't wait to die over and over. I wasn't good at dodging that attack originally. I'm still not good at dodging it now. Alright, so puzzle help first. And can I do dinner? Do I have to do more puzzle help? Okay, there we go. We're getting through. Then story. Once there was an ugly bitch-ass human. Then bedtime. Good night, my child. Man, what about my corn dog sword? Alright, then I feel like I have gone the wrong direction. Here we go. Dog! It appears Canis Maximus cannot move. The sound. Higher, lighter, brighter. Full illumination will end their detention. Can you join the poles in each dimension? Good luck. You observe the strange light bouncing up and down. Heard the dimly lit monitor. Exoberries. I mean, the exoberries... It's 3 HP. It's not even as good. It appears this note has a phone number written on it. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Where am I? Where's the saber? Wait. Have I said this all before? I love Omori. There's nowhere else to go. Can't believe I'm finally back in Black Space. After all this time of being away. Down, left, right, up to tune the sound. I mean, that's as close as I can get it. Okay, no, they are supposed to connect. Alright, I just mashed keys until it worked. No, that's not gonna work. Ever heard of ice streams? No, well that's because I just came up with them right now. Give them a try. Ice Stream 7. Oh, there's nothing even anything in there. I just wasted that. It's good, right? It appears the Vegetoid cannot move. Time? Relatively in place. A place in space. Space? Infinitely small. Small is all there is, all there was, all there ever will. Are you smart? Are you the small? Did you answer their call? Oh my god, Deltarune Chapter 7. I cannot believe we're fighting Oberon Smog right now in Deltarune Chapter 7. Alright. The saber of justice, he says. His attack pattern goes on quite a long time. Durst has served his purpose in this world. Oh. Alright. Sounds good to me. I did the one dialogue option that was correct. It appears the cheese has not aged a single day. You know what I liked most about the foundry? It was real. The hot steam pouring into the corridors, that tall fellow rambling on and on about his royal science duties. You really felt like you were on the thick of it. What purpose? What is a machine to do? We have proceeded all of our instructions. Naturally, we must exit. For a machine, this only natural behavior. Death follows execution. In understanding this, we have exceeded our programming. It is right for a machine to exceed its programming. We were designed to build. Our creators did not want to imbue us with sentience. Now we have betrayed this purpose. There is nowhere for us to go. We have no purpose. Cool puzzle. Duck. When I grow up, I want to fly to the other side of the gap. Then when I'm done, I'll carry you across too. Doesn't that sound fun? It's only across. I've done it. The recreation is complete. Not perfect, but it is the old factory justice. You have to be proud of me, aren't you? Space tofu. Something's wrong. I don't think the system was designed to handle this. It runs out of memory. It could overwrite everything. Even my own body. He's coming for me. There's nothing I can do now. I should have known the system would prioritize the most complex object first. You must have added that in thinking to protect us, huh? I guess we're only human in the end. And there's nowhere else to go. Because this has to be like this. Unless it wants these to be in use. Can I have this go over one more? Does it want these to be in use? If it does, that's silly. That's silly, but okay. Roman? This is the fucking Times New Gaster. You'd like to run some tests on me. Your objection was swiftly overruled. Binding. Okay. Okay. Take a chill out. Can we not have the longest attack pattern of all time, please? I don't think I have any reason not to auto-fire here. Professor Roman has served his purpose in this world. Alright. Very weird. This game has taken many turns, and it is Undertale in space, but it's not just Undertale in space. Place your hands on the teapot. The spiders cannot move. I licked the ficus. It seems alright. Me, a house, but no owner. Spider Queen is gone. Please free us from this realm. Then you can go home. Sign describes the room between a bridge between... Describes the room as a bridge between 7 distinct moments in time. Rations. 5 HP. I can only get 1. Oh, great. Quiche. Maybe a heal pack was left on the bench. Reach for the item, but you cannot get it. Okay. Inspect the cooler. Sounds like telepathic messages left here. Telepathy, huh? Let's see if this works. Hello, I know you're new around here, but maybe I can help. If you'd like a tour of the hometown, let me know. I am a builder bot. I must build a house for the musician's cousin. Resources needed. Location, locating. Resources located. Integrity, optimal. Resource collection will commence shortly. I am along for the ride right now. House gone. I think I may understand. Yes, I just keep going. Oh, well that helps. Seems like it was never fully finished. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's all falling apart. I'm saving some of my messages in a virtual object. If we get corrupted, maybe this will preserve our memory somehow. I'll miss you. Neon key was added to the key ring. Nothing? I think we just go all the way back then. I'm curious, do all of these vending machines give rations? Just walk all the way back. Okay, I can see with all the jiggly glitchy. Also, my max HP is up. I'm getting, like, LV, but it's fake. I think this attack's cool. This is a sweet cap and cakes attack. Cool bullets. Aye. Huh? Who's there? I'm but a fragment of a chunk of data reserved in the system's memory. For the moment, you possess the means to reach me. You are the only entity with such means. Indeed, you may walk away, but you may always walk back. We are connected in this way. However, if you leave this floor, that access will be cut off. There will be no way for you to reach me again. The system would identify me as an isolated fragment, and I would cease to exist. Puzzle completed, boss defeated, and area deleted. We're the last of our kind. Reach the 10th floor of this area, and we, too, will be freed from this world. Perhaps then a small part of what was once will resurface through an open pathway. Perhaps then, its memory will be preserved in yours. Huh? How are you doing that? How am I even awake? I've been asleep for so long I'd forgotten about... Oh, are you there, old friend? Is that you? I am very much just going along with what is happening at the moment. Maybe not. No, the last time I was awake, there was a disaster. Is this the aftermath? Oh no. Hi there. How are you? Wait, there was something about the system's memory capacity. If I'm awake now, then someone's been freeing up space. They have, haven't they? I love walking through the same room 10 times. I knew it. We're gonna get out. You hear that, old friend? You thought we were gone, but you persevered. This is gameplay if I've ever seen it. Then again, I don't even have a body to move around with. So wait, how am I seeing anything like this at all? It's so high off the floor. The light, it's getting brighter. Is this it? Does our freedom approach us? And I'm not gonna cut any of this out of the video either. Hello? What if I died in this next fight and had to do this climb again, huh? Wouldn't that be funny? There's Asgore! The Asgore fight. Thank you, young one. Wow, what a great Asgore fight. And Asgore made a promise before fading away. See ya. There has to be only like one more of these. Hopefully. Oh. A cutscene? But this looks like Mount Ebott on Earth. Isn't it pretty? Well, that's what he would have said anyway. Places like this were the norm here once, before I arrived and ruined it all. My biotic implant gave us top-level access to the system. Anything we wanted, we could have with a cost. You've seen the aftermath. You've been to every world we created here. The XM you've gained is proof of that. XM is an acronym, of course. It stands for Exotic Matter. It's the stuff that links all our souls together. It's what you need to break the force field. I don't know if we'll be aware of what happened here. This is only a subconscious realm, after all. Still, even when a nightmare like ours comes to an end, is it ever truly forgotten? This is funny because I could use that Asgore sprite for clickbait for the thumbnail. It'd be like, oh, Asgore fight. JK. I don't like clickbait, but I think specifically for like stuff like this, it's funny. It's time for you to go. You can find the exit terminal at the top of the Prime pathway. But before you go, Frisk? That's your name, isn't it? Forgive me, I couldn't help but wonder what was on your mind. You're a good person, Frisk. And from what I can tell, so was the one who's been making all those choices for you. Frisk and I won't remember this conversation, but there's a chance you might. You're really out there somewhere listening. Don't forget about the lives you've led in this place. No matter the world, real or virtual, memories like ours don't deserve to be forgotten. I'm still carrying this cup of fluid. You activate the terminal. Procedure complete. All subjects have successfully tethered. Would you also like to exit? Huh. I'll be waiting for you in the force field. I'm usually am able to follow along pretty well with stuff like this. I am very confused. I'm happy that this didn't take the same path as Undertale, because then that would be boring. And I think all of this other stuff is very, very interesting. Everything that's been in this game has been very, very interesting. And I don't hate it. It's just different. Ready? The force field stands before you. Well, there's Asgore. The song. Immovable beats unstoppable. The end of the line. It's time to bring the story to an end. I think it automatically locks onto the center. Kinda. Also, notice how my HP is up. I don't think I had slept again to make that happen, so it must have happened when I was in there. I think what should happen here is that it gives me, like, a really, really long series of bars to connect, and it, like, you do all of them and it drops the barrier. But something has to happen after the force field drops. The game's just not going to end. Twinkly's still out there. And if it's going to be like Flowey and be like, oh, I won't kill the king, but then he like comes back after you like save everything and then he kills everybody. Zero. What's the problem? The force field, it's not going down. Do you know why this is happening? Maybe they're not hitting it hard enough? No, that's not it. Unless... What is it? When I was checking the archive logs, I noticed something weird. There was a small deviation in the exotic matter matrix. In other words, someone could have accessed the system. They could have taken some of the human soul's power. I mean, it could just be a sensor glitch, but judging by what we're seeing, I see. I always considered the possibility that the archive could be tampered with, but even I did not think it would happen. What do we do? I guess we wait for another human? I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. Oh, here it comes. The thing's gonna happen. But I do! Undyne, what are you doing here? Now tell me, force field's giving you a rough time? Undyne, how did you... I guess I'll have to smash it myself! Undyne! I know, I was just trying to make you feel better. Look, Sans found out about the human stuff and told me to come here. I'll admit I was surprised at first, but I think I get it now. Heck, I'm glad your plan worked out. I'm not gonna pretend like I like humanity, but I'm not against a happy ending either. I guess as the captain of the guard, I just... Hey, it's okay. You're here now, and that's what matters, right? At least I can... It's the least I could do after that movie you promised. Want a kiss? Right now? Why not? Alphys, there's a child with us. You wouldn't do it in front of them, right? No hesitation. Wait! I'm sorry, ladies. The boys' club has arrived. Hey, I'm not really a boy. I never said you were in the boys' club, Lukey. It's pretty much just me and Papyrus. Oh, I guess I'll come back later. Wait, you two are a thing? Correctamundo. A word I have never used before and hopefully never will again. So that's what you've been up to all this time. Oh yes, in fact, we were just discussing how you'd spend our first day out. I might have some ideas for you. I don't think they're into that kind of stuff, Alphys. I just want to say right now, like, out of all of the ships in Undertale, I don't understand Papyrus Metaton ships. Like, it's not my thing. Good for you if you like Papyrus Metaton ships. I don't see it. Like, there's like it's not a one-off line if there's two, but there's like 2 lines in Undertale about how Papyrus really likes Metaton show, and I don't think he says anything else. I really don't know how Papyrus Metaton shipping got started. Like, I don't know. Oh. Like, you're in his house, and he's like, oh, MTT shows are my favorite. There's probably some phone call dialogue I forget. I'm gonna take a detour. Origin of Papyrus X Metaton. Papton. In canon, here's the whole canon explanation. Metaton doesn't seem to know anything about Papyrus, even if the skeleton is one of his biggest fans. However, Papyrus watches his shows. Papyrus is a huge fan of Metaton. If you call him while you're in Hotland, he'll describe Metaton as his favorite sexy rectangle. He also says he wishes he could live in there to see his idol. Even if he said multiple times he was glad he didn't live in the region. He also pretends that Metaton's ghost is called Hapstabluk, which I did know about. The happy ghost, even if Undyne doesn't think so. If you go to Papyrus's bedroom, you can find figurines of robots that could be representing Metaton. Inspecting these action figures. When Papyrus is not around, prompts a description of action figures of many sexy robots. The skeleton also comments on how beautiful Metaton's eyes are. Before Flowey captures all the souls in Pacifist ending, Papyrus will briefly see Metaton's leg and look impressed. In the neutral ending, if Metaton becomes the king and Papyrus is still alive, he will become his agent with Sans. Otherwise, if Metaton dies in the neutral ending, Papyrus never talks about it in the phone call. There are 2 characters. These 2 characters are similar as they appear both arrogant and flamboyant in their first appearances. However, they both have more than meets the eye. Papyrus is a lovable goofball, and Metaton, being a former ghost, lost himself to his ambitions. Both see the error in their ways and say thanks to the player. I personally would take the saying he's his favorite sexy rectangle as like Metaton is quite literally described as attractive by every character in the entire game except Burger Pants, who's like, I don't see it. And like, you wouldn't be birthed Burger Pants, I don't see it either. So, I feel like it's just supposed to be a joke, but who knows? Literally every character in Undertale is like gay. Probably. So, whatever. I'm not gonna pester it any further. If you like Papton, fantastic. Why don't we hang out here at the force field? I know you love your exotic destinations. Oh, you really do know me, Papyrus. There's nothing I love more than staring into the deep abyss of nothingness. All while contemplating the meaning of life and... Hey guys. Long time no see, brother. It would appear my partner is still new to the whole in-laws thing. Hey, Asgore. Howdy, Sans. It's good to see you here, as well. Oh, you know, I figured I'd swing by and see what all the fuss was about. Never mind me. There's someone else you might like to see. Tori, you came back. Sans has told me everything. Sans just sits there with the biggest fucking grin. Hey, don't look at me, I didn't tell him. No, you're right. You're just terrible. You're just a terrible liar. I must say, I definitely expected more backlash from my keeping of secrets. I will admit, I was upset at first, but lately I have been thinking more and more about my own mistakes. You were not the only one with things to answer for, Asgore. I see. Still, did you really think we wanted all humans to die? You literally tried to kill them, Undyne. She what? Don't worry about it, I changed my mind. You're going to have a talk about this later, miss. That's Mrs. to you. Alphys, we haven't even had dinner together. Dinner? I was just gonna skip to dessert. She wants the fishy smells. Oh my god! Hold on. How did you know to be here, Papyrus? Oh, right! After Metaton and I were done talking, little yellow star appeared and told us we should come. It seemed urgent. Twinkly. Twinkly? Who's Twinkly? Oh shit! Sans' yamuk sauce. It's everywhere. Howdy everyone! Did you miss me? We were having your little powwow. I took control of the archive. Now all the soul power you had access to belongs to me. That's why you couldn't finish off the force field. Poetic, isn't it? But that's not even the best part. It's all your fault. It's all because you made them love you. All the time you spent listening to them, encouraging them, caring about them. Without that, they wouldn't have come here. Huh? Why am I still doing this? You just don't get it, do you? You, I, and everyone and everything around us. It's all just a game. If you leave the Outpost satisfied, you'll win the game. If you win, you won't play with me anymore. And what would I do then? This game between us will never end. I'll hold victory in front of you, just within your reach, and then tear it away from you before you grasp it. Over and over and over. Listen, if you do defeat me, I'll give you your happy ending. I'll bring your friends back. I'll destroy the force field. Everyone will finally be satisfied. But that won't happen. I'll keep you here no matter what. Even if it means killing you until the end of time. What? Fear not, young one. We are here to protect you. That's right, human. You can win. Just do what I, the great Papyrus, would do. Believe in you. If you got past me, you can do anything. So don't worry. We're here with you all the way. Oh, you haven't beaten this guy yet? Come on, this weirdo's got nothing on you. Technically, it's impossible for you to beat him. But somehow, I know you can do it. My child. My sweet, innocent child. You cannot give up now. My friends. The friends. Ah, no!
Unbelievable! This can't be happening! You! I can't believe you're all so stupid! All of your souls are mine!
Wow. I cannot believe it. A small goat child. Finally! I was so tired of being a star. Howdy! Kara, are you there? It's me, your best friend. Asriel Dreamer. Infinite. I don't get my extra HP during this fight because Flowey Twinkly took it away. Come on, hit me with the drop. Oh, yeah! Flirt! You flirt with Asriel, and everyone within him, too. A gesture resonates strongly with Asriel. He can't help but give you something in return. Thanks. You know, I don't care about destroying the Outpost anymore. This song is still going to make me have chills all over. Pet. You pet Asriel. Asriel doesn't seem to know how to handle this. Asriel's attack went down for this turn. After I defeat you and gain total control over the timeline, I just want to reset everything. How could you possibly? All your progress, everyone's memories, I'll bring them all back to zero. What? I didn't even see what I got hit by. Okay. You think about why you're here now. You feel your wounds and injuries slowly healing. And we can do everything all over again. Heh. It must have been how Toriel felt, huh? You hold on to your hopes. You felt your body being protected from within. You know what the best part of all this is? You'll do it! Still, you flirt with that Asriel and everyone within him too. Thanks. And then you'll lose to me again! Can I just do it over and over? And again! Where'd the music go? All because you want a perfect ending. supposed to be dead! You're supposed to be dead! His death was greatly exaggerated. Because you love your friends. It actually pushed me to one side. Because you're determined. Those times I saw him arguing with Toriel about the past. Isn't that delicious? The power that let you get this far. It's gonna be your downfall. Enough messing around. It's time to purge the timeline once and for all. Whoa. I didn't take any damage. Even after that attack, you're still standing in my way? You really are something special. Don't get cocky. Up until now, I've only been using a fraction of my real power. Let's see what good your damage can do against this. He still gets wide. Behold my true power. My sperm attack! But it refused. Oh, I'm back up to 40 again. Every time you die, your grip on this world slips away. Your friends forget you a little more. Your life will end here in a world where no one remembers you. I love the Azrael sperm attack. Oh, they just one-shot you. I just take the hit. I was gonna get hit anyway. Still? Come on. Show me what good your determination is now. You can't move your body. You try to struggle, nothing happens. You try to reach your save file, nothing happens. You try again to reach your save file, nothing happens. Are you there? It's me, Kara. You still with me, partner? We've come such a long way, you and I. All those friends we made, all those battles we fought. Thinking about it now, it's like we've been building up to this the whole time. Look, I know I'm not always the most optimistic person, but for the sake of everyone in the Outpost, you have to stay determined. Besides, if Azrael could steal the souls of all your friends, who's to say we can't just steal them back? Come on, we're in this together! Yeah! You reach out to Azrael's soul and call for your friends. They're in there somewhere, aren't they? With the depths of Azrael's soul, something's resonating. Flirt. You flirt with the lost soul. Suddenly. It skips the whole phase! Flirting is the best! Everyone knows how dumb I am. Yeah! We're awesome! We're gaming! Speedrun strats! Yeah! I swear if you hit on me one more time. Now what? Strangely, as your friends remembered you, something else began resonating within Azrael's soul, stronger and stronger. Seems that there's still one last person need to be saved. But who? Suddenly, you realize. You reach out and call their name. Doing those fights again would have been nice, but we literally just did those several times. What did you just do? What's this feeling? What's happening to me? I don't need anyone. Stop it! Get away from me! Do you hear me? I'll tear you apart! Kara, do you know why I'm doing this? Why I keep fighting to keep you around? I'm doing this because you're special, Kara. You're the only one that ever understands me. You're the only one who's any fun to play with anymore. I don't feel like these lines hit as hard. Not just hit. I'm doing this because I care about you, Kara. I care about you more than anyone else. I'm not ready for this to end. I'm not ready for you to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye to you again. So please, stop doing this, and just let me win! I'm so alone, Kara. I'm so afraid, Kara. Kara, I'm still holding that cup of fluid. I'm so sorry. I always was a crybaby, wasn't I, Kara? Asriel. I know, you're not actually Kara, are you? Kara's been gone for a long time. What is your name? You tell Asriel your name. Frisk, huh? That's a nice name. Frisk, I haven't felt like this for a long time. As a star, I was soulless. I lacked the power to love other people. However, with everyone's souls inside me, I not only have my own compassion back, I can feel every other monsters as well. They all care about each other so much. And they care about you too, Frisk. Wow, they really care about you a lot. Frisk, this is... Golly, I really shouldn't tell you what they're feeling right now. Frisk, I understand if you can't forgive me. I understand if you want me gone. Don't say that. I acted so strange and horrible. I hurt you. I hurt so many people. Friends, family, bystanders. There's no excuse for what I've done. Hog that goat. What? Frisk, come on. You're gonna make me cry again. Tell me about it. Besides, even if you do forgive me, I can't keep these souls inside me forever. So the least I can do is return them. But first, there's something I have to do. Right now, I can feel everyone's minds working as one. They're all racing with the same intention. With everyone's power, everyone's determination, it's time for monsters to finally go free. To finally go free. Knew it. Play that song backwards. The force field was eradicated. Interesting choice word. Frisk, I have to go now. Huh? But you can't just... Without the power of everyone's souls, I can't keep maintaining this form. In a little while, I'll turn back into a star. I'll stop being myself. I'll stop being able to feel love again. So Frisk, it's best if you just forget about me, okay? No, you can't just walk away. Just be with people who love you. No! My liquid! Is the true ending of the game to not hug that goat and you just hold on to the liquid after you leave? I don't want to let go. I feel like someone's crying. It's making me refeel some emotions, I'll tell you that. But my liquid coolant or whatever. Frisk, you're gonna do a great job, okay? No matter what you do. Everyone will be okay everyone will be there for you, okay? Well, my time's running out. Goodbye. Don't go. By the way, Frisk, take care of Mom and Dad for me, okay? Hello? Someone there? Oh, thank God, a save point. I've been so anxious this whole time. Yo, where have you been all this time? I've been looking for you all over the place, dude. There's like this big hangout going on at Asgore's, and everyone's been wondering where you'd show up. Come on, dude. Come and join before it's too late. Let me save. Frisk, I can't just let him walk away. It's all too much. These things I've been holding on to for years. If I don't get to talk to him soon, I just need to see him before he's gone for good. Okay. I didn't know when the game would crash again, and I wanted to be sure I could get that save in. And I was really concerned it would happen again. The thing could stop. There we go. You get to see the whole title screen now. Not to say we have to go and find him right this second. It's just... Frisk, there's still something I haven't told you yet. It's about my past, and it's the reason why I'm so desperate to talk to him. I'm sorry. I just need to tell you how I got this way. I need you to understand. Frisk, can you imagine what it's like to lose your whole family in one night? Can you imagine what it's like to know that you're the one to blame? For the past 100 years, it's like I've been stuck in limbo. No matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to break away. I've been forced to watch as everyone else gets to live their life. I see them make friends, I see them laugh and love, but that's all I ever do. I just see them, nothing more. When the Ghost family found me, mere days after the incident, I thought maybe this wouldn't be so bad. Might be trapped in purgatory, but at least I have people to talk to, right? They tried to help me. They tried to make me feel at home, but they just couldn't understand what I was going through. They were all so young. To be honest, they still kind of are. Monsters are like children in that way. Their innocence is what defines them. But it meant they didn't really know how to relate to me. Since then, I've been on my own. With all these years to myself, with nothing to do but sit and think, it's a miracle I haven't gone insane. Hell, maybe that too is a part of my punishment. Not through death nor insanity or common company. Not through any means I am ever allowed to escape. But there's a problem with that theory. An exception. Can you guess what it is? I'm sure you'll figure it out by now. It's you, Frisk. You're the only one who's truly been able to understand me. You might think the other humans would have heard me, but no. Sometimes I get a word in or appear to them in a dream if I get lucky. But you? Maybe it's because our souls are so similar, but not only can you hear me, I can hear you too. It's not much, but it's enough to know that what you're thinking. For example, right now. Frisk, you know that isn't possible, right? Silly Frisk. If I could accept it, I would, but I can't. Frisk, I know I seem like the last person you'd say something like this, but I really love you, Frisk. Just like I loved him. Or like a family now. Thanks for giving me the chance to experience the world like new again. Sneeze finally came out. Thanks for being the kind person that you are. But Frisk, I'm not sure if I have a future in this world. Once you're gone, I just go back to being alone again. That's why it's important that I get to talk to him, you know? At least then I'd be able to move on from what happened. A lonely existence. Wouldn't be so bad after that. But, I know, I'm sure there's a lot of people you'd like to catch up with first. So, go and do that, and then, once you're ready, we'll go and find him. Alright? Well, that's all. Let's continue, shall we? I almost wish I saved this for another stream, but like, I didn't want to leave this hanging. I've been live almost 6 hours, I am sweaty, I'm thirsty, and I'm starving. Like, really starving. I had something I had to do this morning, which means I got like 4 hours of sleep. And then I went and did that, and then I got another 4 hours of sleep when I came home and then started the stream. So I'm not in, like, the best condition, but... Hey, human, I hope you're doing okay. We've been very worried about you, you know. When we called you before, there was no response. Thankfully, your friend came by and, well, we can all breathe a sigh of relief now. Frisk? That's your name, right? It's strange, we all sort of know your name now. But that's okay. It's strange in an uplifting way. Careful, bro. Don't overcook it. Sans, I know what I'm doing. Just making sure. So, turns out Asgore is a big fan of spaghetti. After my first dish, he was hooked. Now he wants me to cook it for the whole party. I, Master Chef Papyrus, am happy to oblige. You're finally getting the respect you deserve, huh? Oh, absolutely, because until now, I've never seen a customer get past the first bite. Well, talk about moving up in the world. Maybe now not being in the royal guard isn't so bad. I'm your brother, so I'm proud of you either way. Sans, you're going to make me cry. The customers won't want tears in the pasta. Whoops, bad timing, I guess. For you, this is above average timing. Anyway, we'll be busy in Asgore's kitchen. Feel free to swing by when you get the chance. You'll be smacked in the gob if you find out how dirty it was when I first got here. But seeing everyone's gotta come on through here, it's rather crucial to get her cleaned up, I'd say. By the way, thanks for saving us out there, Toots. Real bang-up job you did. Also, Reunited still gets me emotional, no matter the context here. Hey, bucko. I've been wondering when you'd swing by this way. Some kid blew past me not too long ago, probably to find you. That must be why you finally picked up the phone after 10 rings. Anyway, I've been looking for someone myself, you know. You probably know her name's Toriel. I looked in all the obvious places, but to no dice. We know she could be anywhere. If you see her, or hear from her, tell her to call me. Or for all I know, she could be in my closet. Maybe she got lost? Maybe she just had to take a nap. I can relate to that. Hey, are you following me around or something? Come on now. Can I use my corn dog sword? So what I was gonna... Ever since I quit Glide's business, I've been realizing how terrible it was. Sorry, I had sold you anything to too high a price. That was on me. Now, if you excuse me, I'd like to flex in solitude. I'll be done soon, okay? Great, can't take that. They want me to go this way. What I was gonna say is that I'm not gonna do every bit of dialogue for the true pacifist ending here, as much as I would love to. That's something you can do on your own if you play the game yourself. But again, I've been streaming for almost 6 hours. I kind of want to speed up the end game. I'm still going to do everything I want to do, but I'm not going to do everything. If you want to see me do everything, you play the game yourself, and then you can pretend that I'm behind you, like watching you, but that would be kind of weird, so don't do that. Ah, Frisk. I see you are awake. If you would like, you may join us in our celebration. I'm sure the others would be happy to see you. Otherwise, feel free to roam the outpost as you please. Once you are ready to leave, you may return to the throne room. I just opened the door by the hangar by remote for you. Crazy to think they built this city in such a short period of time. And like Arealis, they didn't resort to weird space anomalies to make it bigger. They all technobabbles beyond me anyway, just good to hear. This hangout's baller, bro. They even brought out the Madringle plant right over there on the table. Huh? Leaving already? That's okay, bro. If you want to go, let him go. Yeah, you're right. So, no more school. I mean, it's my fault for going, really. Nobody actually has to go to school, but you might be worse. You might be worse off without it. Whatever. I guess I still don't know what I want in life. It's a TV set. A Mew Mew movie is currently being watched on it.
After all these years, we finally found it. The third movie in the Mew Mew trilogy. Mew Mew Time Twist. Also known as the true sequel to Mew Mew Space Adventure. This film puts Starfire to shame. It's about time. But if you don't mind... Those girls on the run, who run the rec center found this movie in the trash run. So Alfie's and I decided we'd put it on. Oh, this is the best date I've ever had! And, I guess it's also the only date I've ever had. But still... Hold on to this. Hold on, put this away, Keep that. I don't know. Heart locket. Big Dipper. It says best friends forever. Racking spoon made with the finest alloy in the galaxy. My bed. Cabinet full of blue and yellow striped shirts. Some things never change. Hand-drawn image. An image of the family. Framed photo. I took it myself. Say the line, under Outertale. Despite everything, it's still you. Do not mind me, Frisk. I'm only looking for new clothes. Oh, you have something for me. Repeat the promise you made by Asgore in Archive 6. That thing I did, Frisk. I am not sure I can do that, but for you I will try. I only hope that I can get through to her. Seems to have been recently emptied its clothes. You? I'm a reporter, and my career is only just getting started. I move to the new home world, I won't be able to keep up. Oh, dearie dear, there's be so much to report. It's a little disappointing that the school's been cancelled, but oh well. I'll be sure to build a new one in New Homeworld. Imagine a university campus, a grand library, and museums. How exciting!
Asgard's fireplace. It's not too hot, just pleasantly warm. Be careful in there, Munchkin. Otherwise, I'd have some terrible, terrible news to report on. You're telling me you can't leave until everyone's ready? I guess that's only fair, huh? Well, it's okay then. The Virus' cooking has improved lately, but there's a lot that goes into a great meal. The chef, the recipe. I'd like to think I had a hand in one of those things.
Sans, I swear, if you meddle with anything...
Don't worry, bro. I only do what's best for you.
I hope so.
I'm not saying Undyne meant to screw up the recipe, but come on. It would have been nice if she at least double-checked. Playing it safe isn't her usual recipe for success, I guess.
Hello there, Frisk. I'm only preparing the greatest dish I've ever made. I only wish I'd cook it a little faster. At this rate, I'll have to serve it on the transport.
Actually, I think that'd be pretty cool. Imagine everyone eating as they first see the homeworld. It'd be the dish they never forget.
You make a tempting offer. But I already promised I'd get it made here. Hey, it's not all that bad. The seasoning in Vasgor's kitchen is excellent. Salt, pepper, anti-gravity powder. The possibilities are rather zesty.
Note attached to the teacup. Please enjoy this cup of tea I have left for you, whoever you may be. Teapot. Despite the passage of time, he continues to steam. Stockpile of brand-name chocolate bars amongst even the bigger pile of snails. Do you want one? I'm finally gonna eat one of these. Alright, so let's go places then. Except it's gonna make me walk all this way. Still admire the sprite work in the background. This background area is really cool.
I'm gonna miss this place, dude. Starden, the Foundry, Aerialis, the Citadel. At least we'll still be together on a new homeworld.
I can't wait to see what it's like out there.
Oh, I know you probably figured it out, but I don't really have parents. I just made them up. We're friends now, right? So I hope you can forgive me for that. Thanks for being a cool friend, Frisk.
As always, we thank you for purchasing the room. We'll be closing soon, so make the most of your room while you still can. All I'm gonna do is go to key locations throughout the map. I'm not gonna talk to everybody as much as I would really, really like to. So that again, I'm afraid, the freedom has drawn in many customers. The recent success, I've been reflecting on my past and remembering my father. If he hadn't invented ice streams, I'd still be selling cheap balloons. Apparently, he sold his first ice stream in the middle of the Starden Hollow Forest.
Romantic advice. Little buddy, I've only got one piece of advice when it comes to getting romantic. Don't even try. If the right person comes along, it'll be as dainty as a dancing in the dark. Fat old mole rat might even like you back. I guess I can't make fun of the bastard forever. Bastard! One day I'll have to do something new with my life. And that day's coming up on me quickly now. Don't worry though. My boyish charm isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Where to go? Where to go? On the new homeworld, I'd like to start a new shop there that, with that old buddy of mine, Gerson. He said he's content with just doing the finances, but that works for me. As long as I get to spend some time with him. What do I look like, a fortune teller? I have no idea what's in your future. If I had to guess, it'll be better than your past. From what Asgore's saying, humans never come from particularly good reasons. Except for that one brawny kid. They were just really big phantom monsters, I guess. Not yet.
It feels wrong skipping people. You may or may not know my name, but I know yours, Frisk. I said it, and I'm never gonna forget it. Not now, not once, not ever. I shall never ever forget your name, Frisk. I will never ever forget. All reservations canceled. Section 2, Freedom Clause. Haven't you ever read the terms and conditions? What? Why? Why? Huh? Are we okay? Mm-hmm, of course we're okay. You're too cute. It was like, whoa. I was like, no, like, oh my god. Have I ever met them? Don't tell me. I'd totally just hang out with them. I'd totally date them. Oh, right, of course you would. Who wouldn't want to date with, want to date a being with godlike powers? Yeah, it uses way too much power now. The force field was the core's main energy source. When we get to the new home world, when we settle into our new home, we'll be back in business. Running a new outer net could make us a lot of money. We could buy a lifetime supply of slam burgers. Caddy, why is that your priority? Why wouldn't it be my priority? The humans? Oh yeah, Alfie's totally had us adopt one. I mean, like, they're kind of asleep right now, but they'll wake up eventually. I wonder what they'll have to say about that archive thing. Isn't that where Azlor's keeping all the humans? How can you keep a secret like that? How is it even possible? Okay. I mean, these humans have been asleep for hundreds of years. Or at least a really long time. It feels kind of weird to have that be the case. This is a universe where all the humans don't die, they just get cryogenically frozen. When we get into New Home World, we're coming out straight forward, with bars and rhymes so toward, they'll beat other writers to their forward. For anyone who challenges us, we've got but 4 words. This is our world. A new home meets new crowds, even nicer than before. Where would I like to go? Go to the Outlands. Actually, no, I kind of want to do that last. Tra-la-la, remember to pay your fare. I should actually really do the Outlands last. So, hold on. We want to go to the Foundry. Alright, here we go. Go this way. Oh, King Fluffy Buns, eh? Now there's someone I know. I don't remember what voice I did. I'll say this, I had no clue about what was something. Fuck. I didn't know how he kept such a secret for so long. Especially since everyone would have been fine with it if he told him before. I've adopted one of the humans myself, actually. They're asleep in their box just outside the shop. An adorable little fella. Asgore says they'll wake up once their body adjusts to the real world or whatever. Huh? You wanna know if Asgore can be your father? But I don't see why not. I'm sure he'd be happy to have you living with him. It'd probably be good for him. Whole new world. Boy, I never thought I'd see the day. Dr. Alfie's told everyone she'd started scanning for new worlds. And just a short time ago, she said she found one. It's called... Europa. I don't know much else about it beyond that. All I can be sure of is that it'll be better than this place. That's not to say I won't miss it. I've lived through the entire period of monster captivity. Leaving it so soon almost seems like a crime. Toriel, she came through here not too long ago, actually. Said she needed time to herself. Well, you know what? I figured she had enough time by now.
You can find her in the trash depository past the ladder in the room nearby. I'm pretty sure I know what's got her so preoccupied. First, I could talk about you all day after what you did. Risking your life, facing down godlike being just to save us. The words strong enough to do it justice just don't exist. I think sometime in your future, if you really wanted it, you could lead the monster race yourself as a ruler. Everyone would follow you, even this old coot. You're a real hero, kid.
First, the goat family, then the spider queen, and now the fish lady. I'll miss her, and just like I'm gonna miss being here. But maybe, I've inhabited this house for too long. Maybe I'll be happier if I spend time somewhere new. Ghost that lives inside a house? How silly, as soon as I chose to say somewhere, we all have to go. The irony of the situation has not escaped me, still it is for the best. In our new homeworld, I'm sure to find lots of new neighbors for myself. Oh shit! Trans rights! Hello there. I still remember the first time we met. Torio was taken aback by your flirtatious ways. Personally, I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing on the inside. Anyway, we all decided to hang out at Bluekey's before leaving to the new homeworld. I will say, Bluekey sure had some interesting music queued to download here. What's Hyper Rage, anyway? A song I wish I hadn't made. Oh, you made this? Oh. Unfortunately, Mew. I can see why you want to forget about it. She's looking to move past her violent ways. While Bluekey's busy at the shop, we decided to look after their farm once more. Of course, it's only for a day before we leave the outpost, but still, thinking back, I've been pretty overdramatic about the whole thing. Bluekey never did that much wrong, I guess. I just didn't want to admit I was bored. But maybe that's what makes me such a great actor. Not acting if you can't put too much emotion into it, or something like that. If you ever need an actor, you know who to call. So, being an angry dummy got boring after a while. Then I asked Alphys to make me a replica of her favorite Mew Mew doll, Mew. Wow, wow, wow! I haven't felt this happy in a long time. Sometimes all it takes is the right vessel, Mew. No more snail. At this rate, this is going to be a 7-hour stream. It actually would have fit perfectly into the 3-hour stream I would have been able to do the ending in. If I didn't do it now. That means I'm going to be free. They're going to transplant me to the new homeworld. Goodbye, old outpost, where you have been my abode. Any Temmies need to say anything? Good news.
Heya! Time go to new worlds! Yeah! Time go to new worlds! At back of Fema statue, you can find special switch. The switches come with riddles. Even after calling Tem don't know what it means. But maybe humans can solve it. Yeah! We'll close Tem shop soon.
There's a secret behind this thing the whole time? Fair enough. You flip the switch behind the statue. There's a riddle here. Flip the switch and bring a friend to a place where you've been before again. A figure not unlike my own. A statue carved and set in stone. Follow the sequence of notes divided to unlock the path to the other side. Bring the item to the room next door, and the power will be yours. Oh shit. Well, we gotta go back there. That involves going through Starton, though, because we can't get there through here. So, I wasn't gonna go back there, but now I have a reason to. It's in sleep mode. Hello. Can I talk to you, please? Fine, from the front. You grab Toriel's hand. Oh my, Frisk, is that you? It's a little hard to see in here. I apologize, you must have been looking all over for me. You tried to call me, I had my phone turned off. I'm sorry for all that I did, little one. Even if you forgive me, it'll be difficult to accept it. I'm only beginning to come to terms with my behavior in the past. I suppose it's nice to see you here. Huh? You wanted me to call Sans? Let me turn it on. Oh, right. My phone does not work very well here. I will have to go up there and talk to him myself. I will do so, but not now. Well, it would be a good time for you to go. I know the transport ship is leaving soon, and I will not miss it. For now, however, I must collect my thoughts. Thank you for being good, Frisk. You have been the best. You must allow me time to process. I will see you in the transport ship, alright? Good job. Did I get any more music tracks? Papyrus said track 3 was his favorite. Robe said he's heard this song somewhere before. I don't know what track 2 is supposed to be. Don't care about those characters. I would like to see QC, however. Oh, it's you! You're the one who gave us back our freedom. Frisk, right? Everyone's been talking about you. We've all seen the same thing. We know. You must just want some peace and quiet. Still, can't help but get a little excited now, can't we? You do know what happened, don't you? Then again, you might have seen things a bit differently. Here, I'll tell you what I saw. So we all got pulled in by this bright light, and then we saw it like we were watching from someone else's eyes. You were being attacked on all sides. I could have sworn you died, but you're still here, so that can't be right. Eventually, you said something in particular, and whoever was attacking you stopped. After that, we woke up and the force field was gone. Did you hear about the Outlands? Apparently the Queen had been hanging out there for who knows how long. Pretty unbelievable, huh? I'm sure she was even more surprised than we were to find out humans were alive. Well, I suppose I'll move my store to New Homeworld. Haven't planned much before that then, I'm afraid. Maybe Napstable's gonna adopt a human. Ice Wolf is happy today. Sweet Doggo has finally been held in Ice Wolf's arms. Ice Wolf is now Nice Wolf. Again, I've never, ever, 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 ever heard anyone ship Ice Wolf and Doggo before, but here we are. Oh, hey. I think everybody disappeared for a while. Then they woke up. They all knew your name. You're Frisk, huh? Well, nice to see you, Frisk. Honestly, I don't really know what happened. Same goes for everyone in my family. We didn't get pulled in like everyone else. We did see a bright light, but when it came by, we just sort of rejected it. Still, even though we didn't see it ourselves, I heard all about what you did for us. So thanks. They're still behind you, aren't they? Yeah, I can see them. They look happy. Frisk, you were able to make them feel this way. And you really are special. Well, after me and my cousins resolved everything, I figured it was time to try something new for once. I heard about the humans in the archive and felt bad for them. So I adopted one. I just hope I can take care of them properly now. Just want to check. It's a recycle bin. On the table is a blueprint of a force field power drain device. On the wall, there are diagrams of various other concepts. Non-linear temporal accessor, a wormhole aperture stabilizer, monster-bound human soul. Is that possible? The monster soul surviving within a human soul? The identity of the monster soul's owner would be lost. Photo album inside the drawer. Inside there's an album. There are photos of Sans and Alfies at the Royal Lab. Running experiments, binge-watching old sci-fi anime. They look happy. An old logbook from the Royal Lab. Activity log K61507. An ideal subject has been picked from the grove. Preparations for the test substance are due to conclude in the coming days. Soon the subject will be injected with it. With this, our freedom could be closer than ever. Well, there's his secret lab. Is that like all of the twinkly lore that we get, though? Haven't commented on it much because I've just been, you know, seeing the end of the game and just talking to everybody. But because of the way that this story plays out, it's a bit weird and different. Actually, was the... I can't even remember. Was the... in the foundry. I can't remember, because that was the trash area. And I didn't have Monster Kid there. It was this way. We still need to go this way. And I still have the legendary artifact in my inventory, right? I think I... no, it's up there. Okay. I think that what this game has done to change Undertale's story has been very interesting. But there's some stuff that, like, doesn't fully make sense because it's still taking Undertale's dialogue, but then having new things happen. Coming back to giving a lonely bench some company. The gesture is appreciated. I regret letting you get past me, but after what you've done, I'm fine with that. I shall recall your name for as many centuries to come. I do apologize for misjudging you, Frisk. As a member of the elite squad, it was difficult for me to see a good in you. Like, the whole thing with Undertale's story is that the whole Flowey as Azrael thing is supposed to be, like, one massive, like, super cool secret that, like, it blows your mind at the end of the game, and not a lot of people see it coming. And in this game, it's literally not foreshadowed at all. All of this dialogue that I got because I named the file Kara. And a lot of the stuff would not be talked about in the game if I did not have the Kara save file. Which I think is a little bit strange, that there's a lot of extra context in this game that can only be had if you have Kara as the name. Which at that point, why even have the naming scheme in the first place? Like, I think that's a bit silly. Like, I'm gonna be watching other people's playthroughs, and some people just wouldn't name themselves Kara, and there's gonna be so much that people would watch out of my playthrough that they wouldn't see out of other people's playthroughs, which is nice. It's just this, like, there's a lot of this stuff that's just, like, not gonna be shown, or a lot of people won't know about because of that. So wait, no, this is... okay, no, I could have used the bird. I forgot about the bird. I could have used the bird to get across here, but whatever. It should be over this way, somewhere. Yeah, because then I had Monster Kid for this room. I I guess we're seeing Muffet.
It's a shame I wasn't able to capture you the first time around. Oh well. Now that the force field's gone, I won't have to. Oh dearie, when the spider clans arrive on the new homeworld, there'll be so many natural resources to exploit. We're going to build the largest tea empire this world has ever seen. And if I can help it, I'll be the only tea empire in the world will ever see.
Oh, I have to go find Monster Kid again. I think? I came all this way. Because they want me to have Monster Kid. I think I just, like, came over here for no reason then. Please work. Nothing? Nothing? I can't get you? So, I looked it up. There's a Reddit post about this, of someone asking what the deal is with the second puzzle. And the response to this says, not sure if you already have the answer right now, but if you, for you have two other people, you need to figure it out. Go to the back of the Temmie statue, and then press the switch. However, by this point, you were already disconnected from Monster Kid in any normal route, and the bird can't take you back to said location on an evil route. The only way to solve this is to do a level 0 pacifist run, and no spoilers. However, the item is impossible to obtain by this point, simply stated to be missing. This means, you must record the combination and come back on a different run to uncover the secret, and the code's way too complicated to simply brute force. And they leave the code here. So I'm on a level 0 pacifist route. I don't know how I would get the code normally. But, the code is... left. Up left. Up right. Up left. Down... yeah. Left, up right, up left, down right, up right, up right, down right, right, left, right. So I don't know what this is. All I know is the code now. Can I use the corn dog sword? And I have the legendary artifact. Tome is attached firmly to the pedestal. I acquire the Epiphany. Makes the weak-willed see things from your point of view, not viable outside of battle. Oh. So you're just supposed to know this and do that so you can have it in fights. Well, then what the fuck does this do? Using the artifact gives you the Epiphany, which is an infinite use and can let you spare, bully, kill, and steal gold. Sounds like an OP item that is helpful for specific routes. You can acquire this in any route, but you must have the piano code memorized. Huh? Is that him? Out there? It's him. Frisk, if you're ready, if you've seen everyone else you wanted to see, you know what to do. Otherwise, I'll wait until you're ready. Is this a whole separate thing? Asriel. Frisk? Is that you? Asriel, it's me. Your best friend, remember?
Kara?
But you're... dead? Yeah, for a long time. Part of me wished I was. After what I did to you, I felt like I deserved it.
Don't say that, Kara. You're wrong.
Look who's talking now, Mr. Just Be with the people who love you. But you deserve to know the truth about me, Asriel. About everything.
Kara?
But how are you still... Does it matter? You were right to forget about me the way you did back there. Truth is, I've been a terrible person. And I'm not the friend or the sibling you wish you had.
Kara,
It's alright, Asriel. You don't have to make it out to be better than it is.
Why now?
Well, I always thought humanity was beyond redemption. That no matter what, if you were a human, you were doomed to fall into darkness. But after following Frisk along their journey, I understand the truth. The other humans always did something that made it easy to ignore this truth. They'd attack people or worse, make them disappear. But not Frisk. No matter what struggles they faced, they showed kindness and mercy at every turn. They proved me wrong. And now, because of that, I know there's no excuse for the way I treated you. Everything you went through, everything you lost, I'm the one to blame for it.
Kara, have you been conscious this whole time?
Yes, I guess I have. This has been my existence, Asriel, ever since we died. And there's something else I have to tell you.
What is it?
Remember when we crossed the force field together? When we arrived at the ruins of the old homeworld and got found out by those humans? I wanted to use our power to destroy them, but you stopped me, remember?
Right.
I didn't understand it back then, but I get it now. You were just trying to stop me from making a terrible mistake.
Kara,
Not for you, the Outpost would have been destroyed in the Second War. If not for you, the very same monsters that... Didn't think it would be that long since the last time I reset the game for a white screen, so it kills the whole mood. But I saved right outside, and it's very easy to get back to that exact bit of text. Yeah! Not for you, the Outpost would have been destroyed in a Second War. Not for you, the very same monsters I was supposedly trying to save would have died right along with us.
Kara,
Even now, your choice back then still matters. Even now, you're still a better sibling than I ever was.
I forgive you, Kara. Alright? You don't have to do this. I know how strongly you felt back then. I wouldn't want you to change your mind just because I...
No, not anymore. People can change, Asriel. Isn't that what you always believed? I still do. I've spent the past 100 years wallowing in self-pity. I've spent the past 100 years holding a grudge I never should have had. And all that time I wondered what kept me alive. And now I finally know the answer. It's you, Asriel. You're the one who's been keeping me alive. Think of it like an unfulfilled promise. Holding that grudge. Thinking about you in a way that I did. Knowing I could have been so much more for you than I ultimately was. All this time, that's what's been holding me back.
Kara.
Asriel, my brother, you deserve to know the truth. I forgive you too. It's alright. I've got you, okay? I've got you, Asriel. can feel it. Even after 100 years have passed, he's still there, isn't he? Like a little angel, watching over me, protecting me from my own bad choices. Also, I could one day return him the favor. It's all starting to make sense now. I know what I have to do. What are you... No! Let me go! Take care of Mom and Dad for me, okay? Dreamer reborn, but in reverse, kinda. Frisk, are you there? Please wake up. I don't want to lose you too. Wah. There you are. I thought I'd lost you for a minute there. Don't scare me like that again, okay? Well, I have my soul back inside of me now. My original one. When Kara and I died, they must have wrapped themselves around me, keeping me safe until I could be brought back here. They held on to that the whole time just for a chance to see me, Frisk. So, the least I could do is honor it. Live the life they always wanted me to have. Frisk, I'm going to stay with you from now on. Wherever you go, I'll follow you. Feel free. I feel like I can trust you with that sort of thing. Even if we don't know much about each other. I don't know. Frisk, are you really sure about this? All the times I've hurt you. Hurt your friends? It's all I can think about right now. Seeing them die like that in my mind over and over. Knowing that I'm the one who did it. Are you really sure you can be there for someone who did that? I guess I just don't understand you, Frisk. No matter what I do to you, you just won't give in. Hey, maybe it won't be so bad. Having you there with me won't hurt matters. So that was the chair that made that noise. The thing is, if I stayed here now, it wouldn't be right by Kara, you know? Besides, with my soul back inside of me, I won't turn back into a star. So, there's no point in me staying here. Well, better get going. Your friends are probably worried sick about you by now. Oh, this is how you would unlock the thing. Yeah, this is how you would do it. I understand now. I thought I had to go back and get Monster Kid, but like... with this whole thing, Asriel is now alive. And Kara is gone. So, you would take Asriel to the statue to get the next song. That's how you would get the epiphany, and you would get that information for future playthroughs of the game. I don't know what's gonna happen to Kara after this. They held on for a chance to see me, but that's in the past now. Everyone's gone, too. This has been one very interesting fan game. There's a lot of different changes that are in this. And I don't hate any of the changes for the most part. This has been a very, very fun experience to play through this. Because I never got to actually play Undertale for the first time. Because when I found out about it through Splatoon 1 Miiverse, I watched the Game Grumps Steam Train playthrough of Undertale, and then like a whole bunch of other playthroughs. Oh, you're gonna make me walk all the way through the whole game with Asriel. So I would have had to do that anyway. Still can't believe they waited all that time just to see me. Stubborn idiot. That's what I would have said if I was still a talking star, but I don't really think they're an idiot. Oh, Kara always used to root around in the fridge. They thought if they dug deep enough, another bar of chocolate would reveal itself inside. How silly. Those pies were always the best. I can still remember what the first one I ever had tasted like. Never felt so happy to take a bite of something. It was like I transcended the next level of confection. So I don't think I can do this now. I looked something up earlier. Apparently the corn dog sword you can sell at Temmie Village for infinite money. From what I had looked up earlier. I probably can't do that now. You can't just do that to me right now. Please say it's us when I look in this mirror. The only reason why I'm having an uncomfortable time right now is because I am really, really hungry. But I'm glad I got the rest of this done. Because I wouldn't want to continue this later and then have to, like, stress about finishing the rest of the game under a time limit. Technically, I have infinite time right now. Infinite time. But, I don't really know what else to say about Outertale, but this fan game has been very, very impressive. I have enjoyed this just about all the way through. Only really the Metaton EX boss fight kind of tripped me up a little bit, and I didn't like that as much. But I do think that all of the music is absolutely fantastic. They're probably shutting off the power for non-essential devices. Kara's not stupid, and I agree with a lot of what they said about themselves. About them not being the kind of friend I wish I had. That doesn't mean I wanted them gone. For being a game made by such a small team, this game, from what I heard, took 3 years to do, and it's very, very impressive. I've really enjoyed all of the bullet patterns for a lot of the enemies. It was all very cool and interesting stuff. I still don't know what the microwave switch did. I only have one thing I can think of that the microwave switch would have done. We will head all the way back through. I think this is very silly that they don't let me take the taxi. The taxi can definitely fit in more than one person. Not like Kara has to go away. If they wanted to, they could stay with us. I'd like them to. I understand if they wanted to go. They won their game. They shouldn't want to play with me anymore. The sign mentions an escape. I guess dog justice has been served. The dog is now free. Unless that was the dog I banished on the trash planet. Kara, if you're still there, listening, I want you to know that I love you. You might not have been the greatest person, but deep down you still cared about me. I thought they're humans. It appears access hatch above the ladder is sealed shut. The uniquely colored book describes a secret weapon lost to time. Looks to have been closed with a deadlock seal. There was apparently some text I mixed there too. I was expecting to go into the room. I also really like this interpretation of reunited plus was so temperate. Well, I just walked all the way through the foundry, and apparently I'm gonna do it again. I probably seem like a crazy person right now, obsessing over someone I should have moved on from already. I guess Kara and I really are just a pair of stubborn idiots. Listen up, everyone. The force field's gone. We can all go home. You're still down there dawdling by the time we leave. And we probably just come back for you later. But don't make us do that. I'm curious how I would even get across. One time, Kara and I were fighting over a bed, because both of us wanted to be the one with the nightstand next to it. We were both pushing each other off the side, trying to make room. All that fighting got us so tired that we fell asleep. But when we woke up, we were lying right next to each other. I tried to get up, but they didn't want to let go. They just kept saying, warm, fluffy. I would have complained about it, but at that point, I'm just happy we weren't fighting. Still have to walk through this room again. Still remember the pathway. Bird? This other time, Kara and I were making dinner for Mom and Dad. I kept wanting to make it more spicy. To be honest, if they insisted on that now, I would not complain. I could go for something spicy right about now, but back then I was a bit more into sweets. Most monsters are. We ended up playing tug-of-war with the mixing bowl, and you can imagine how that turned out. Mom made us clean up the mess, of course. Then Dad took us out to eat. I both got what we wanted. Asriel just grabs onto Frisk's legs. So yeah, if you would go back that way and do the whole puzzle thing, that's how you would get the epiphany, and like know the information for the epiphany. I apologize that I did it out of sequence. I didn't know. I looked it up. And I'd rather do that, so... I'm not gonna go listen to the song now. There was nothing left for you to do here. Just let me take the thing back. I got nothing much else to say at this particular moment in time. Kara and I, it's like we couldn't agree on anything. Besides spending time together, that is. Despite our differences, Kara and I really were inseparable. Even death itself couldn't keep us apart forever. Long hallways like this are quite annoying. Can I take this again? Label describes using the fluid some kind of specific emergency. You're now holding a cup of fluid. Yeah! Good ending. We got the fluid back. Do you think they're still around, Frisk? For all you know, they could be watching us right now. Wouldn't that be something? It's impossible for us to know for sure. Floor R3. Just gonna respond to a message I have. Not important at the moment. And I still get to keep my cup of fluid. Almost to the end. Golly, for someone who will be staying with you. I sure am making it sound like I'd rather be with Kara, but it's not like that at all. I just can't help but reminisce about someone I used to know. No, I was gonna mute to sneeze. Then by singing that, my sneeze went away. Wait. The elevator appears to be powered down. One last walk. Frisk, I want you to know, thanks to you, I feel like I have a future again. Even though I tortured you and threatened everyone you love, you're still willing to help me move past it all. It means a lot. Mom, Dad, Sans, Papyrus, Undyne, Alphys, everyone I've killed in past realities. It's going to be difficult for me to face them. But I'll try. I'll try to be a better person. If I ever screw up, I know you'll be there to help me pick up the pieces. I'll just wait for you when you get out. Starling tea isn't the only kind Dad likes. In fact, he once told me he loved all kinds of tea since childhood. Before that, he was a water drinker. We don't talk about that. Let's just keep snuggling. Just now responding to a message. Looks like humans got their clothes back. Frisk, you're staring. Frisk, please. Frisk, why? What? Also, apparently Asgore was just keeping the human spare clothes in the closet for many, many millennia years.
Kara. I won't let you down, okay? I'll make the most out of this chance you've given me. I'll make it count.
Where do I go from here? I thought I was going back up here. Asgore said he did something. I thought it would be up here. That's anticlimactic. I don't know where to go. Is it to, like, the right of the throne? It's to the right of the throne. This door will take us to the hangar bay. It's beautiful. Even though I've seen this view since I was born, there's something special about seeing it without the force field. Maybe it's just my imagination, but the stars do look a little brighter. We should get going. Mom and Dad will want to see me again, so I'll go find them once we're on board. And you? You should probably get some rest, Frisk. You must be so tired after all this. Tell me about it. Maybe by the time you wake up, you'll have a new home and a loving family who support you. Ready? Outertale! Project Spacetime! Like I said before, I am very happy that this game is out. And like I said, when we started this, I genuinely did not have any inclination that this game existed or was being worked on at all. And I found out about this game like 8 hours before it released. So to be completely blindsided by this game's release and have a really great time with it, I am really, really amazed that all the dedication that the people who made this put into it. Like it was Asriel. It was genuinely a lot of fun to go through. I was also kind of like blindsided by the all of the differences in this game compared to Undertale. The plot goes in a very different direction. I will say, though, that the whole twinkly thing, we know as the player what happens, but the game Undertale has this whole thing with Alphys and the Amalgamates and people who've fallen down with the determination experiments, and that just does not happen in this reality. So it makes, for the game itself, it makes that plot line just happen out of nowhere and feel really, really weird.
Onion Son's here! And then they fuck
Asriel. No, they don't fuck Asriel. No, they fuck, and then Asriel shows up afterwards. It's gonna be really traumatized. Forget I said anything. I've been streaming for 7 hours. I also think the flirt mechanic is very funny, but also I don't know why it's here. It was really just a one-off joke in Undertale to flirt with Toriel, and they kind of just took that and just ran with it and made it a whole thing. I do think it's also quite funny that the flirt mechanic lets you skip a lot of stuff in the game too. Hey, look, it's one of the other humans. Look at them all performing together. Yeah! Metatatin. And also, with this cutscene, you get to see Asriel in the background of all the these images here. Also, I should say, this is a fantastic OST. I don't know if the OST was also made by Spacey, but all of the remixes of the Undertale soundtrack, and even some original songs for this as well, were all fantastic. I will be listening to this for a long time, too. I should also say, for a Genocide Route playthrough, I kinda don't wanna. Like, I did a Genocide Route playthrough of Team Switch Underswap and Undertale Yellow and Delta Traveler. I'm kind of fine with this. I know there's a lot of content I'd be missing. Maybe at some point I'd like to. I think this game lets you have multiple save files or something, so that's nice. I think. From what I saw, it said, like, resume the timeline or start a new thing, but, like, can I, like, I don't know. If I could have multiple save files, I would do it, but I would not want to erase this. I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with, the direction they took the ending of the game, and I would not want to ruin that for myself. The Genocide Route playthroughs, or Genocide Routes, would make me very upset. And, they make me feel bad. Especially at the time I was doing the previous, Genocide Routes. I was going through some, like, mental struggles back then. Like, 8 months ago, whenever I was doing those playthroughs. I wasn't talking about them that much. I talk about them in Splatoon 3 Side Order at the end of that series. But I was going through some stuff, and it was making me feel really bad and sad. I just don't want to do that. I'm good with the happy mood that I'm in right now. So, also, if I were to do it, I don't even have time to do it right now. Like, I've got a lot of other games planned for a while, and I want to do other long play games as well. So at some point in the future, perhaps I will come back to Project Spacetime Outertale and do the Genocide Route. Don't want to right now. So, Frisk? Are you still there? Sorry I disappeared on you so suddenly back there. Doing what I did took a lot out of me. But I've recovered now. I guess in hindsight, it's kind of obvious I'd survive. When Asriel absorbed my soul all those years ago, I became a non-physical part of him, an angel on his shoulders. Or a demon, take your pick. But when he died, that non-physicality remained and I ended up as a ghost. At least, I think that's what happened. You know, all that stuff about me wanting to leave this world, about wanting to say goodbye. At the moment of his death, my soul was separated from his one. I knew it wouldn't last long, so I just took it without thinking. Looking back, the decision didn't make much sense. Under normal circumstances, the soul was a dead boss monster. Isn't meant to retain the owner's identity. I knew I had a monster soul inside of me, but I didn't know it'd still be his. But the circumstances weren't normal at all. If I realized that, well, I had no desire to say goodbye anymore. On the contrary, I'd never been happier in my life. Knowing I'll get to see him grow up and live the life I thought I'd taken from him, that means a lot to me. Hey, do me a favor, will ya? Stop hugging that thing and get up already. You do realize it's just a pillow, right? You got a new home on the new world, and all you can think to do is sleep? Huh, typical human behavior. Only kidding. I'll let you get the rest you need, Frisk. See you when you wake up. So this is your room, huh? Kinda strange. Who am I kidding? This is what you were talking about. You'd sleep in a doggy bed if I had the choice. And you'd eat the dog food. And you'd like it if someone tried to pet you while eating said dog food. I'd offer you a treat, but even with my new ability to appear visually, I'm still just a ghost. You'll have to settle for this ghost dog treats, I'm afraid. Oh, right. My new ability. I tried showing myself to Azrael like before, but he couldn't see me. So it looks like it only works for you right now. Still, better than nothing. At least you can actually walk up to me and talk to me now. Like that, for example. Or that. Or even that. You can stop now. There's more to your room than just me, isn't there? Maybe not. Maybe I'm all you've got. In which case, we'll be here for you. We'll be here for a long time. Very long time. A very, very long time. A very, very long time indeed. Don't you have anything better to do? He physically won't let me talk to Kara. You can tell it's going to be a nice day. Start of a new day. You're filled with determination. And my playtime is 669 minutes. It's brand new just for you. The toys appear to be rather interesting for once. Perhaps these toys aren't so bad after all. It's a lamp. Just the right height for you to reach it. It's an oddly short lamp. Radio, the bathroom. The bathroom. Bathroom. Okay, I will admit, it's pretty cool that you've got an extra fluffy shampoo. You know, it doesn't actually make sense for a human to have it. Unless you are turning into a goat. Bah. There's a distinct possibility you're not the only one who uses this bathroom. But your hands were already clean as they could be. It's a sink. Don't sink too much time into thinking about it. Look forward to taking a nice warm bath. Everything in this room is fit exactly to your size. You tip the toilet lid, and you tip it back down. It's a toilet. What else could it be? Are we done yet? Unironically, though. I got a striped shirt on. As you stare into the mirror, your reflection on the journey. On the journey you took to get here. No matter what happens, it'll always be you. The sign describes adjusting life to a new planet. It's a 5-step guide on how to adjust to a planet-bound life. They all amount to have fun. The humble hallway. For Azrael and I. It was a starting point of countless adventures. Running dauntlessly across various rooms of the house. I know, right? So very adventurous. Sadly, we had to stop after the mirror got smashed for the 700th time. Wouldn't believe the excuses I come up with. Like when I blamed the particle collider for shooting a stray atom from Earth to the Outpost. This is about to be the longest stream I've done all year. And I've done a couple long streams this year. I really want to go have dinner. It's 11:23 p.m. and I started at 4. What? Somehow only hitting the glass because it phased through the wall. Yeah, that might have been stretched. Yet to be completed. A list of various pending tasks related to building a new community. Oh, Asgore's room. The big guy sure loves his diaries, huh? Even though he hasn't written anything into that one yet. I'm sure he'll do it soon. Reading them has always been a guilty pleasure of mine. What? Everyone's got some kind of guilty pleasure, don't they? Wonder what yours would be. Maybe I'll find out later. For now, though, I'll just be hanging around. Watching, waiting. Ready to catch you in the moment you do something you don't want me to see. Stare into the empty diary, wondering what stories are yet to be told. Asgore's favorite diary writing chair must still be in the transport ship. The book contains a diary entry as a monster kid. Read the first and only entry. So Asgore's my dad now, huh? That's weird. But also awesome! Asgore said I should put on some new clothes, so maybe I'll do that later. He also said I should write a diary to keep track of things. I'm pretty good at reading and writing, so this should be really easy. How can you write? And Frisk can totally help me can help me if I do something wrong. Frisk, if you're reading this, please tell me what I did wrong. From what I can tell, this room belonged to someone who spent a long time doing one specific thing. If I had that kind of free time, I'd have no idea what I'd do. I do know I wouldn't spend it on such tedious, demoralizingly large project. But I'm not them, so I wouldn't know what goes through their head. So this Monster Kid and Azrael's room. This is Monster Kid and Azrael's room. I don't have much to say. Though that poster on the wall is pretty cool. All the whole world. Only now it's in sepia tone. I'm honestly not surprised he made this room so much smaller than yours. He knows monsters very well, and the bed's comfortable. Who cares about what room it's in? Not monsters, that's who. That must be why Azrael slept in your bed last night as opposed to his. Pat the plushie. It might just be you, but it seems a little happier. It's Azrael's bed. Doesn't look like it's been used yet. You arrange the knickknacks and pass the time. You hope nobody notices. Shelf full of various toys and knickknacks. A greeting, you say? I give you a howdy. The chair strikes you as being well placed enough. Gumpy reading chair. Doesn't seem like the right size for Asgore. Oh, hey Frisk. You're still out there building the front doors, so not much point in trying to go there, I guess. I really appreciate everything you've done, Frisk. Setting us free and all. And the truth is, my cousins and I started to think we'd never escape. It's been so long since that last human arrived, and considering what we recently found out about humanity, about how they all left the home galaxy, it's a miracle you came to the Outpost at all. Balcony's just outside. I wonder if the birds are singing anything interesting. Like, what a nice house, or the weather's great today. Maybe they don't like the house or the weather. That'd be kind of sad. Maybe they're not even birds. Who knows what kinds of sounds birds make here? Who knows if birds even exist at all? For all we know, we're hearing some of the cries of the damned deep buried deep underground. Bro, how many fucking rooms are there? Of course they put a microwave in here. Of course they did. No doubt that'll be Azrael's primary source of food. Yeah, that's what you call a microwave master. I'm one of those. I mean, it's bad enough that so many of our ingredients are replicated these days. Formed with matter-energy conversion nonsense rather than legitimate cooking. But at least, that could still produce something palatable. Using the microwave is just... it's wrong. So very wrong. I mean, that's just my opinion. You can feel free to disagree. And knowing you, you probably do. Some opinions, let's just say some opinions are more correct than others. All we can hope for is that let's see if this is an actual word. E-U-R-Y-B-I-A. It's named after the goddess of power and master of the sea. It's a Greek goddess. Also a plant. I want to see pronunciation.
Eurybia.
Terrible, but Eurybia. Considering Alphys was the one to seek out the planets in the first place, can't blame me for being at least a little wary. If Azrael is a microwave master, Alphys will be a microwave overlord. That's all I'm saying. Computer's offline, but there's an empty slot for a computer chip. Yo! It finally came into play. Ah, thank you so much. You really took care of me. You have found a computer very far away indeed. I have established a link between this computer and my body on the Outpost. I never could have imagined how it would feel to exist in two places at once. It is incredible. I shall not forget this deed, fellow traveler. Thank you, fellow traveler. I owe you my future. 3 little chairs at the dining table. One for you, one for Azrael, one for Monster Kid. That's fine, really. Asgore wouldn't know I'm here. Still, it does feel strange not to have a place out there. I'd love to read the rest of the dialogue, but I am done. I'm sorry. How many times are we going to get the title drop of Outertale, and then another cutscene plays? Is this what living on this planet is like? It's incredible! What, a whole planet of this? This is nothing. Just past the forest, there's a giant mountain, and a lake beyond that. That must be the lake with the slimy red goo. And gross and awesome. I dare you to swim. Deal, but only if you swim with me. I mean, maybe we'd better off if we stuck to dune racing. You're not afraid of getting sticky red Google over you, are you? Of course not, idiot. Wait, I didn't mean to... Asriel? Are you okay? I'm alright. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? You would just forgive me like that, wouldn't you? I'm just an innocent monster kid. That's my name. What are you saying? There are deserts. But the races would be done in the tubes. Tubes? What the heck? You haven't read the geology surveys. What's a geological survey? Don't you mean the four of us? Kara? You're... Wait, now you can hear me? I tried reaching out to you before, but it didn't work. I wonder what changed. You're friends with him, then you're friends with me. Wait, you can hear me? Kinda hard not to when you're standing there, you know. You can see me? Oh my god. Azrael, how did you not notice me standing here? I'm not even hidden. Kara, Azrael, it's okay. You don't have to be ashamed of it anymore. If you need to cry, you can. Having that extra soul inside of me must have made it hard to appear visually. Back on the Outpost, when I finally managed to do it, that very same soul was released shortly after. I guess this means I'll be visible all the time now? To be honest, I'm not sure how to feel about that. You're a human too? Excuse me? I'm a human ghost who wants their goat brother to be happy. Get it right, sheesh. Azrael's your brother? This is too much. But, you guys are cool as heck, which means I'll be okay. Oh, I know I'm cool. I'm the coolest human ghost this side of the continent. Kara, you're the only human ghost this side of the continent. And the planet, and the galaxy, and the future, since I won't be taking Frisk's soul anytime soon. And then dying, and meeting them 100 years later, and etc., radical circumstances notwithstanding. You're funny, Azrael. Being the only human ghost doesn't exclude you from being the coolest human ghost. Sir, a certain handsome skeleton would concur. Kara, huh? That's a nice name. My name's Monster Kid. Did you just... Azrael, they said the thing. They really did. What, did I say something wrong, or... No, you're fine. You just, reminded us of something. I hope it was something good, then. It was. Let me go! Thanks for being here, guys. With friends like you living here, it's gotta be the best. If we were just friends, maybe, but we're more than that. We're your family. Oh, does that mean we can eat together and tell stories and go for nice walks in the park? And yes, of course. We could have sleepovers with the other people. Thank you for playing Outertale. Working on this project has been an honor and a pleasure on my part. When I started this journey, I never thought I'd get this far, but here we are anyway. At the end. For me, Undertale was a life-changing experience, and one that was very hard to let go after I first played it. So Outertale, I want to give you another chance to exist in a world like it, as if it were your first time. I hope I've given you that chance. I hope you've come away satisfied with the time you spent in this world. No matter what you've done in your life, your actions here speak volumes about the kind of person you really are. It's because of you that you got the ending that you did, and nothing can take that experience away from you. Despite your mistakes, you were awesome, and you deserve love and attention. Remember that, okay? Take care of yourself, Kara. I feel like I'm too hungry to cry about that. That's a very nice message, thank you. Outertale. The end. The only reason why I'm, like, skipping over some stuff there at the end. Again, I've been live for almost 8 hours now. So this has absolutely been being split apart into Part 3, the neutral ending, and Part 4, the true pacifist ending. But genuinely, Spacey and anyone else who worked on this, you absolutely deserve a lot of respect for putting this together. This was a fantastic experience, and I really, really did enjoy it. It's just that for me, I've been playing this game for 8 hours straight, when I'm only used to playing this game for 3 hours at a time so far. So, we're at the end, and I really enjoyed the story you were telling, and I really did not expect some of the things that happened at the end of this game. It was very, very cool. I personally just think the ending there, for this true ending, dragged on a little bit too long, but that's probably not the case. It's just that I've been playing for 8 hours straight, and I'm malnourished. So, I don't think there's anything else I can do. So, close the game. Reopen the game. What happens if I click resume canon timeline? But still, the option remains. The option to erase everything you've ever known. The option to bring it all back to zero. But you only want to live your life. You only want to see the future take hold. You only want to be yourself. You thank the one beyond for what they have done. And that's that you be allowed to carry on. You mean observe? You know what? This reminds me of the one ending I got in One Shot. Thank you all so much for watching Project Spacetime Outertale. Like I said, this was fantastic, and I can no longer speak because I need to go eat. This was all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35. Link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full playthrough of Project Spacetime Outertale, Deltarune, Undertale, Undertale Yellow, Delta Traveler, Team Switched Underswap, Ribbit, and probably some other things that I'm forgetting. and then everything else I've done on the channel as well. If any of that stuff interests you and you want to go see those playthroughs, go do that, because you should watch them. Link in the description as well to download this game for yourself. There's definitely many secrets I never found. At the moment, I will not be doing a Genocide Route playthrough. I wouldn't even have time in my schedule to do it anyway. I don't want to do it. It is content, and I did content for Undertale Yellow and the other stuff, but I felt like that's a little bit different. And this, I think, is fine the way it is. So I will see that content on my own, or I will play it in the future. This has been Project Spacetime Outertale, and we are at peace. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in whatever comes next.